Hey everybody, this is Matthew Sitz with another episode of Matthew Sitz. And we are here for a very special episode. And like I say all the time, Brent's going to hate me for this, but they're all special. But let me tell you, let's get real and let's break this down. You see, I don't have my jacket on. We're going to get serious today, but we're also going to have a little fun. For those of you that may or may not know, Court Theater is making, the costume shop and the production department, they are making masks for the University of Chicago Hospital and other Southside organizations and clinics. And so we thought, you know what, let's figure out how to make a mask. And who better than to bring us into this and teach me is Erica Friesen, costume shop manager at Court Theater.
Hello.
Hey, Erica, how are you?
I'm all right.
You're all right?
Yeah.
Happy day, whatever today is. Who knows what today is?
Day of the week that we are seeing each other.
It's like, oh, yes. Yeah, especially this extrovert me. It's really tough for me. I'm not going to lie. I love human interaction in person, and this is getting me by. I look forward to those all staff meetings.
Yeah.
Even though when the big boss, tells you to take your hat off to show your new haircut, it's a little embarrassing, but whatever. So Erica, Erica, you're the costume shop manager at Court Theater, at our theater, but how you doing? What are you doing these days?
Well, I'm doing all right. I'm more of an introvert, so I'm not needing as many of these meetings as you do. But I also have my kids here with me, and so we have homeschool, in the morning, learning how to be a teacher. Not really. I'm just helping facilitate.
Yeah. So is your school still sending do they email homework and?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, both of my kids they're being taught through Google Classroom with their teachers, and so each teacher has a different, or each grade, I guess, at the school has a different sort of way they're managing it, but they're all in Google Classroom, and so they do. We focus the work in the morning, the schoolwork, and they also do a Skype call with their grandparents where they read books to their grandparents every morning, and the grandma reads to them. So that's a nice connection every morning. And because their grandparents live in the same, they also live in Hyde Park, and they're used to seeing them quite a bit, and we haven't seen each other in person for quite a while.
Yeah.
And what else? And then in the afternoon I'm working and I am making masks.
So Erica, should we get down to it? I'm already ready. My sleeves are rolled up. Should I tuck my tie in so I don't so I don't sew my tie to anything? So folks, I don't know if we made it clear, if I made it clear, but I'm going to say it again. Erica's going to teach me how to make a mask. And let's just get to it. And Jen was amazing. She dropped off at my front door earlier this week the supplies that what she does, and she delivers supplies to all the workers, everybody, all of our colleagues that are doing it. And I don't even know how many people are making them, but
right now I don't know total. I mean, I've been saying I think pretty much every costumer in the city of Chicago is sewing masks, but I don't know if that's actually true.
Sure.
I know is, but for Court Theater, there's about four of us right now.
Okay.
Sewing masks.
And do we know their names? What are their names?
Yeah, Jody Schmidt, she's our wardrobe supervisor.
Jody Schmidt, yeah.
Yeah, and Madeline Byrne, she was my assistant throughout the season. Mm-hmm. Myself and Jen.
Amazing.
Yeah.
And fun fact, I texted Jen this morning for an update, and of course this is going to go live a few days later. So I'm going to tell you a number now, everybody. But when you hear this number, it's already even higher than that. So Jen said Court Theater's produced those 4 staff members have produced around 700 masks, and these are quality masks. So we're gonna attempt this. You're dealing with me, Matthew Sitz. I don't sew. I did it.
How many times have you sewn on a sewing machine?
How many times?
Yeah.
Oh boy, not this many. and let's hope by the end of this video I still have 10 fingers.
Exactly.
And so these hands are in your hands. So get ready. All right, Erica, let's get down to it.
So first you need your fabric.
Okay, I think this looks like fabric to me. All right, here we go.
That is fabric. So first you need to cut a rectangle. So there have been a couple of mask patterns floating around the internet, and people are developing new ones all the time. I've stuck with a pattern. There were 2 patterns at the very beginning on the Joanne Fabrics website that were CDC approved. And I've stuck with the one that sort of looks like a traditional paper face mask, with the elastic loops around the ears that have the pleats. So we'll be making that one today. So cut a rectangle that is 12 inches by 9 inches. I pre-cut mine, and that's not quite fair.
Okay.
Use this time to tell you that University of Chicago recently, a researcher at University of Chicago studied these fabric masks and found that they are, if you add a layer of silk.
Yeah, I think I saw that article, and I think we shared that on our Facebook page.
Mm-hmm.
So folks, if you haven't had a chance to check out that article, definitely read that article. But yeah, what were they saying?
If you add a layer of silk, we use 100% cotton for our masks, and it ends up being a double layer. But if you we're going to start adding a layer of silk here. Or actually, they also found that like polyester China silk is just as effective, which is much cheaper. But use a layer of the silk, and it adds like 45% more protection or something like that.
Yeah, it's like I think it's like an electrostatic barrier. The silk is. Yeah. Erica, are you gonna get mad at me if I do a little extra higher than 12 or more than 12 inches because I'm scared?
It needs to be 12 inches.
Oh man, I'm in trouble then. All right, I'm sorry. I finally measured out here. Okay, there's 9. That's 12. Okay, that's my rectangle.
Fabric doesn't scream when you cut it. You'll be okay.
Say, what'd you just say?
I said fabric doesn't scream when you cut it.
All right, but I scream if I cut my finger.
Well.
Don't cut your finger, okay.
Finger.
All right, there's that. Okay, shoo, I didn't cut my finger.
Yay.
Which means I didn't scream. Do I need this extra fabric?
No.
Now, I need it for the next mask.
Yeah.
Okay.
So now, fold your fabric in half. Put the short sides together.
Okay. Got it.
Okay. Now, actually, before we do anything else, we need to cut our elastic.
Oh, okay. I have elastic.
Yes, perfect. So you need.
Oh, wait. Isn't this what you do to look official? You put this over?
Yes.
Okay. I want to be just like you. Okay. Okay, sorry. Elastic. All right.
Okay. So you want to cut your elastic. You want 2 7-inch pieces.
2 7-inch pieces.
Uh-huh.
All right, so 7 inches. So what if I'm going to do 14 and then cut that in half?
Yeah, perfect.
Look at that. So there's that.
So now you have 2 elastic pieces, and those will be your ear pieces.
Okay, I didn't cut my hands.
Yay!
I'm 2 for 2. Okay, I got these.
And actually, I wanted to say, elastic has been increasingly harder to get a hold of because so many masks, also cotton fabric in general, has been hard to get a hold of. But I tested using cutting 1-inch strips of jersey from my son's old t-shirt.
Oh.
And I made 1-inch strips and I stretched it out
Nice.
to make some elastic. And it works really well. I made my own personal mask with this jersey elastic, and it's actually maybe even a little bit more comfortable than elastic around the ears. The other thing that is difficult too is that with these masks, they're one size fits all, but they don't fit everyone, right? Like my kid.
Exactly. That's what I was talking about, the 7 inches, If I'm Shaquille O'Neal,
Right.
I'm going to need 12-inch or something.
Yeah, and my kids too, that it's too big for them. So another solution to that is to, instead of creating a loop, which what we will be doing on our masks that loop around, you sew the 2 strips and you sew them to the mask, and they're open on the end. Can you see it?
Yeah, no, I can see it, yeah.
And I've knotted the end, but
Mhm.
before that, I threaded them through what's called a pony bead.
So you don't have to use the elastic. You can use the jersey. You can use...
And this makes it adjustable. You can slide this along and adjust it and make it bigger and smaller. So that's another hot tip right there.
Hot tips with Erica.
Ooh. Okay,
what's next?
so let's pin. We need to pin in our elastic, and we need to mark the hole that will be turning the mask, because we're basically making an inside-out pillowcase with elastic in it, and we need to pull it back through to the right side out. So we need to make a hole. Okay, so we'll mark on the long. We want to take the open end here. We want to pin that side, not the folded end, the open end that's long.
Okay.
So take a pin.
I can't get it open. Oh, there we go.
So 3 inches down from the top.
3. Oh, I think I follow you. Okay, so I lost my pin. Oh no. If I sit on this pin later, we're going to have bigger issues. Okay, 3 inches.
Yes, 3 inches. You want to put the pin down 3 inches on the side.
Go in that way. Okay. Okay.
And then 3 inches from the bottom, you put another pin in the same side the same way. And this will mark where you'll stop and start. This, in between these 2 pins, is the hole you'll be turning the mask out through. So now we need to put in our elastic. Are you ready?
Okay, I got them in.
So now grab your elastic, grab the top corner, folded corner of your mask.
Okay.
And you want to place the edge of your elastic, right, sandwich it in between the 2 layers of fabric, right in that folded corner.
Okay.
That. And put a pin. You want to hold
a pin in it.
Straight pin.
I feel like my dad used to tell me that when I was a kid. Hey, put a pin in it. What does he say? Put a something in it?
Sock in it.
Put a sock in it. Yeah, that's right. Put a sock in it.
Yeah.
Ow. I just poked myself with the other pin. Okay. No blood. We're good. Okay. All right. Next.
Okay, so now you want to take the other edge of the elastic.
Yes.
And pull it to the other. What do you say?
Oh. Okay.
So you want to put the edge in the other corner of the mask.
Yeah.
To be 1/4 of an inch away from the long edge, the 12-inch side.
Leave some room.
Leave some room, because you'll need to sew there.
So like this, Erica? Oh, you can't even see it? There we go. Perfect. Erica said I'm perfect.
And now we just need to do the same thing to the other side.
Oh, okay.
So that's the end of step 1.
So we're done. I made my mask, everybody. I'm good?
So now we need to move to the sewing machine. Are you ready?
Oh, yeah. This thing scares me.
Okay, so take your mask in your hands with the folded side up,
Okay.
and you want to take the right corner and you want to start sewing on that corner, okay?
Okay.
So lift up the presser foot on your sewing machine. The handle in the back.
What the heck is the presser foot? Is that the thing you step on?
No. The presser foot is this. I'm pointing to it.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's what holds the fabric down in your sewing machine.
Oh, check that out. Okay.
So you want to lift the presser foot up, slide your fabric under the presser foot,
Okay.
line up the edge of the fabric to the right edge of the presser foot. That'll be your 1/4 inch seam allowance, hopefully, depending on where your needle is, but it's close enough for our purposes. And then you want to put the presser foot down.
So, okay.
Okay?
Over the elastic.
On top of the elastic.
Through the whole shebang.
The whole shebang. And then take your pin.
Wait, do I take the needle out? I'm sorry. Did you say that?
Yeah, take your pin out.
Okay. All right. Step done.
Now, you want to sew 4 or 5 stitches. And then you need to back stitch on top of those stitches you just made. And then stitch forward again. Okay?
How do I do that first thing you said? So 4 or 5.
You want to press on the gas pedal lightly.
Pedal. Yes.
Because it's just like a gas pedal in a car. You want to press on it lightly to go slower, all the way down to go faster.
We'll just see what happens.
So stitch forward slowly. Do you know where your back stitch button is?
I think it's this thing because it's got an arrow and then it goes the other way.
Turned arrow on it. Okay, so let's stitch 5 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I did more than 5. Okay. Back stitch.
Oh gosh.
Forward again. All the way down to the end, except you want to stop 1/4 inch away from the end. Okay?
I didn't even backstitch yet.
Sorry.
Okay, I just did the first ones. And Erica, just so we're clear, I'm only sewing the ends of the elastic, not the whole elastic thing, right?
Right.
Because then it wouldn't even come around your ears. Okay. Oh, whoa, we're going 9 miles an hour. Okay. I'm gonna take the second pin out and then go through that elastic. Okay, and then backstitch.
Yes.
Press this button.
I stitch because I want extra security on that elastic. So that it's not just being held in there by just one stitch. When you've backstitched and stitched back beyond the elastic, make sure your sewing machine needle is in the fabric. Turn your sewing machine needle so it's in the fabric. Your sewing machine needle.
Oh, it's up already.
So turn it down so that it's in the fabric.
Oh, okay. How do I do? Oh, is that this giant thing?
That's the knob that turns your needle manually.
So okay.
Turn it towards.
Oh, so put it in the fabric. It's in the fabric.
Excellent. Turn the fabric so that now the bottom edge of the fabric lines up with the edge of your presser foot.
And okay. Oh, I see. Oh, I see.
Now you just want to stitch forward until this first pin. You don't need to back stitch. You can just stitch
The 3-inch thing.
until you reach that first pin. And when you reach the first pin, you want to do a back stitch.
And
take that pin out.
Okay. All right, here we go. Whoa. Okay. Ow, son of a God. That was real. Okay. All right, we're good. No blood. We're good. Okay. So now what? I'm still by that pin. Can I pull that pin out?
You can pull the pin out.
Okay.
Now, lift up your presser foot.
Thank you. Okay.
Move the fabric down to the second pin. Put your presser foot down.
I'm pulling all the thread with it. That's okay?
Yep. Take the pin out and do a back stitch and stitch straight ahead until you reach, you want to leave a 1/4 inch again. You want to stop a 1/4 inch before the end of the fabric.
Oh, and go into the other side of the elastic.
Nope, just before you want to do, you don't want to sew the elastic.
Okay.
Sew along the edge of it, and you want to stop a 1/4 inch away from the end.
Oh, I see.
And then leave the sewing needle in the fabric. We're going to pivot again.
I see. Okay. Okay. Leave it in. Press your foot up.
Yep, lift the presser foot up.
Pivot. Now, okay. All right, I'm listening.
Put the presser foot down, Matthew.
Okay.
There you go. Now take your needle out, or your pin out, and sew over the elastic, back stitch, straight stitch, back stitch, and then sew all the way to the end.
Okay. The folded side is not sewed yet.
Yeah, we don't sew that.
Oh, okay.
Yep, pull the whole thing out and cut your threads.
Oh, shoot. I got so nervous. Okay, we're good. How are we looking?
Excellent. So you want to take your fabric. You'll see where we've made a hole. There's an opening here.
Yep.
You want to clip those threads though before. Our next job is to turn this inside out through the hole we've created.
I see. It's like a little pillowcase.
Exactly.
Oh my goodness, I can almost see a mask.
When I turn this out, I like to pull on the elastic.
Yeah.
Sort of make a right angle and pull it.
Yeah, kind of like.
Straighten it out.
Okay. Wow.
What I like to do at this stage is put a straight pin in. We want to fold the seam allowance inside itself. There's no longer a raw edge. It's the folded over the seam allowance that's in there. And I just want to put a pin in to keep it together. Now is also the time where I do a press with an iron.
Let's press our masks. Should I give it a little squirt of water?
It's not necessary.
Okay. Can I give myself a steam?
No, I do not recommend that.
Oh, okay. Don't do that. Okay.
Irons are hot and steam is hot. You will burn yourself. Okay.
Safety first.
Safety first. Now is the part, if we were adding in wire, now's the part where I would mark a sort of pocket up at the top here to put the wire in, but we won't deal with that. There's lots of tutorials online. So now I've been using my pattern piece to mark the pleats just because for my workflow it seems to work faster, but
Sure.
you use a regular ruler. And what you want to do is starting an inch from the top of the long edge, you want to mark every 1/2 inch, and I use my straight pin to mark because then it's easier to manipulate, and I feel like I have more control over making the pleats nice and even.
Sure. So starting at an inch every 1/2 inch.
You'll put the first straight
At
pin
an inch.
1 inch down from the top.
Okay.
you should have a total of 9 pins because you'll end an inch in the bottom.
Okay. What? Okay. Oh boy. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I only have 8. I don't have enough room. Oh boy. Okay.
Okay. You'll just have to make them a little bit smaller, that's all.
Okay, I got it. On the other side too, or stick to one side for now?
You want to do both sides.
Okay. Oh, I see. That's smart.
Mark it all first, and then you can fold it all second, and then you're ready to sew again.
Okay, Erica, so here we are. I got 9 in each side.
So now we want to mark our pleats. We want to take our first pin and match it up to the third pin so
Going
that
down.
second
Okay.
pin is in the fold. And then you want to fold it down against here we go. There we go. There's a good angle.
Oh, I see.
So it's folded down. And take out the pin that's in the fold, the second pin, pin number 2. Take that out. Use that pin to pin your pleat down to secure your pleat. You want to pin through all the layers of fabric without pinning your finger.
Oh my goodness. And then pull out the others?
And then pull out pins 1 and 3.
Okay.
Okay? And we do the same thing. So now, just beyond your first pleat, you have a pin number 1. You match that with pin number 3. So that pin number 2 is in the fold.
This looks like a crazy mess.
Does yours look like mine?
I'm too scared to look at yours because mine, I'm sure, is not going to. Oh my goodness, what is happening? Okay. Oh wait, I got it. Okay, got it. Got that. Okay, we got something. Let's try the other side. Hopefully we can do
Yep. Now do the same thing to the other side. And the big thing I want to say is you want to make sure that your pleats are going the same way on both sides.
Oh yeah. So that way I do like that.
So it's going to be it's going to feel like you're putting them down the opposite way you did last time. So you match pin 1 to pin 3 with pin 2 on the fold. Lay the fold down. Take the pin out from the number 2 pin out. Use that pin to secure your pleat, and then take pins 1 and 3.
That's the perfect instruction right there. Then move on to the next 3. That's what I messed up on the other side.
Yeah, you have to just do the exact same thing you just did, but with the 3. And don't even include that.
I have 5 in one side and 3 in the other. Look how beautiful yours looks.
Okay, so now we are at the final step, Matthew.
Okay, I'm ready.
Okay, I like to start. Let me show you where I like to start. It doesn't really matter because you're going all the way around. But of course, I have a system. So I start, if you're looking at the pinned end, I always start on this corner. On the left corner.
My left or your left?
Your left.
Okay, got it.
Yeah, that one.
Okay.
Line up the edge of the fabric to the edge of the presser foot again.
Okay.
Which will create a stitch that's like 1/4 of an inch away from the edge, which is a decent amount. You don't want to go too much over because then the pleats will be floppy on the ends. You don't want to go too close to the edge because then it might not secure them enough. So 1/4 of an inch is good.
Okay. So press your foot down.
Press your foot down. Do a couple of stitches forward, back stitch, and go forward again. And we're going to sew all the way around the mask. So
Do I pull the pins out now or when I get to it?
Pull the pins out when you get to them, because right now they're holding the pleats down for you. So
Gotcha.
until you're closer to the pins, so the presser foot is holding the pleats there.
Oh, I see.
Okay.
Press your foot down, go to town. Press your foot down and go to town. Oh boy. Press your foot up. Pivot.
Yes, good job. You remembered. Okay, yeah, so you want to leave your needle. You want to stop so you're just a little bit away from the edge. Leave your in the mask, lift up your presser foot, and pivot the mask. Again, we're just doing the same thing, basically what we did when we were sewing the inside of the mask. But now we're doing all 4 edges.
Oh, wait a minute.
So right now you should be pivoting so that you're going to sew on the folded edge of the fabric of the mask.
I see. Press foot down. Press foot down, go to town.
Press foot down, go to town.
Oh boy, we're in trouble now. I lost the red thread.
You're okay.
It's completely not even going into the thing now.
Oh, it's not threaded in your needle?
Nope.
Okay, so you'll have to rethread your needle.
Oh my gosh.
How was that?
Got it. Erica, I was trying that. It didn't do it until I actually listened to you. Now where? This side's pretty good.
It's sewed the pleats? Okay, good.
Yeah.
So now start on I just sewed the folded side.
Okay, I'll start with that too now. So let me do this.
Now make sure that the pinned pleated side is at the bottom.
Yep, okay. Needle up, presser foot down.
Yeah.
Go to town. Fabric side that you want to sew is going to go down.
Yep.
So
the pleats on the other side. Removing the pins as you get to the pleat.
Copy that. Oh, press your foot down, Matthew.
Oh, yeah.
That's another issue.
Remember that.
Okay. First one out. Second one out. Now, press your foot up.
Press foot up, needle in your fabric. We're pivoting one last time. Sewing the edge with the hole.
Backstitch.
Oh, yeah, if you're starting a new seam, backstitch. I didn't backstitch because I was continuing around the circle.
Oh, okay.
And also when you get to your straight pin, sew it.
I think I'm done.
Go all the way to the end.
Yeah.
Stitch.
Yeah.
Perfect. Good job. Okay, I'm there too. Now you can pull it up and cut your threads, and you have yourself a mask, Matthew.
Pull it out. Cut it out. What do you think? Say hi, Erica.
Hi, Erica.
Hi, Bonnie. Look at the mask your dad just made.
Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. I just made a mask.
Ta-da!
Look at yours. What do you think?
Yeah, good.
You like it?
Yeah,
How's Erica's? Whose looks better, Erica's or Daddy's?
Daddy's.
Okay. All right, here's $20 now. Oh my gosh. And here we have it. So, and Pritzker, Governor Pritzker in the state of Illinois is requiring that these are mandated, that you have to wear these.
Yeah, I always feel like when I'm wearing a mask outside, I am letting my neighbors know that I care about them. And I don't want them to be sick.
So yeah, this is it. You make one of these, and some of the key things that I think we all need to focus on are you got to wear a mask, like we just said, to protect yourself and others, and tightly woven fabrics and multiple layers are better. And I think, Erica, you mentioned earlier in the episode that we're going to start incorporating, like the article says, Court, you and your team, you're going to implement a silk, right? Because that gets...
Yeah, you can use either a real silk layer, a chiffon, or China silk, it looks like, or polyester chiffon and China silk work really well.
And you guys are going to start that, nice, once we learned that. And then I think the third key point is they should fit tightly, right?
Tightly. And also I'm going to quickly mention that there are some videos on YouTube with some tricks on how to get your mask to fit more tightly. Some of them are using rubber bands. You put a layer, which I don't know if I'm going to do this for general shopping or something, but if I have to take one of my kids to the doctor, I might consider this. You can use a layer of pantyhose on top of your mask, and it snugs it to your face so that then it is airtight. So that I would recommend, if you're going to a place where you're pretty nervous about being exposed, rather than worrying about exposing others. So.
Erica, thank you so much. Can't thank you enough to you, Jody, Madeline, and Jen for doing this. And it's thanks for showing me. Thanks for, more importantly, making all these masks for everybody that needs them on the Southside Clinics and New Chicago Hospital. Do you have anything to end with? Share with our viewers? Say anything to everybody?
Not really. Just take care of yourselves, mask yourself, and also take a walk when it's nice out.
Take a walk because it's nice out. Erica, you look great. Thanks for joining us. Thank you so much for helping me with this. And that's our episode on how to make a mask. And this is Matthew Sitz signing off with What's Up with Matthew Sitz and our very special guest, Costume Shop Manager at Court Theater, Erica Friesen. Thank you, everybody. Thanks, Erica.
Thanks, Erica.